Did you ultimately get those warrants approved?
Yes, ma'am. It was close to, gosh, I don't know, 9 o'clock at night, I think, that those warrants were approved.
Okay. At some point during the day, did APD seize the residence, meaning that Mr. Hildabrand wasn't allowed to go back in?
Yes, ma'am. After discussion with the DA's office, with my fellow detectives, we decided that we had enough probable cause to seize.
Objection.
Overruled.
We determined that, I determined that we had enough probable cause to seize the residence, so I asked dispatch to send police officers to the residence and seize it.
Okay. And then that's kind of pending the search warrant?
And that's pending the search warrant. The officers didn't go out there and search. They go out there and this now belongs to the police department until we're done with it, or until the search warrant comes in or doesn't come in.
Okay. And I think the jury has heard the contact that Detective Elby and Detective Lee had with Mr. Hildabrand in the outside of the apartment building pending that search warrant.
That's correct.
Did you end up having a phone call with Mr. Hildabrand about the warrant?
Yes, ma'am. So Detective Roberts and I decided to drive down to Alpine Apartments, and we were going to deliver a hard copy of the search warrant, which is normal practice. When we were driving down to there, I think it was about 10 o'clock, we received a phone call from Zarrius, which we recorded, or that Detective Roberts recorded, I should say.
Okay, and when you say 10 o'clock p.m.?
10 o'clock p.m., yes, ma'am.
Okay. And have you reviewed what I've marked for identification as State's Exhibit 349, which is a copy of that phone call?
Yes, ma'am.
And does it truly and accurately depict the call that you had with Mr. Hildabrand that day?
Yes, ma'am, it does.
Okay, I'd move at this point for the admission of State's Exhibit 349. It is, just about a 5-minute phone call.
That sounds about right.
Any objection? It's admitted.
You guys ever get that search warrant?
Yeah, we actually got it. We just got it. I sent it over to the crime scene team. Most of those guys got to get called in from home. So what's going to happen is they're gathering their, getting dressed and grabbing their gear and stuff, and then they'll head over there. So hopefully, with that in mind, it shouldn't take too long. And when we're all done, that we can give you a call or something if you want. Are you planning on going back to the house tonight, or are you going to just stay over at the dorms tonight?
No, I'm staying somewhere else tonight.
Okay. I can send you a text or something like, hey, we're done, or I can give you a call when we're done, or whatever you prefer.
I'm indifferent, sir. Yeah, did the dogs ever, anything come from that?
Did what?
Anything ever come from the dogs?
They're still out there looking, actually.
Okay.
What do you think, now that I got you on the phone, what are we missing here? We've been doing this for about 2 days now.
I gave Detective Elby all the information.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him about it. I've been writing reports all day. I apologize for not being more involved.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, chat with me. Let's figure out what we need to do next. I'm all about getting advice from whoever I can.
I can't really tell you, sir, because I don't really know. You know what I mean?
You know her best, though. Where are we going to find this girl at? She's your wife. She's the love of your life, etc. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I gave Detective Elby all the information.
But I want it again, bro. Let's chat this up. I like the small details.
Like I said, I can't really think of anything else that I didn't tell him. I said University Dog Lake.
Yeah, where is it?
University Lake Dog Park.
Would she go over there without the dogs, though?
No, she wouldn't.
Okay. What makes you think we should check over that area?
It's just an area she would frequent with the dogs. So
I see. Gotcha. And still nothing with. Did she go out with Marie at all on Sunday, or do you think Marie's like trying to hide something, or?
Oh no, Marie's as innocent as there can be. I don't think she has anything to do with it. They're never really violent or any they really can go back and forth. It's a pretty good friendship, pretty healthy, I would say. I do have a question about that search warrant though.
Yeah.
What all does it include? Is it like whole house, fucking everything?
It's the whole house. Yeah, we're just gonna check the whole house, make sure we're not missing anything.
All right. Are
gonna do what?
Go through bags and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna try to go through everything we can. Just make sure we don't have something like, she left a note, like, hey, I left a note, I'm gonna go, I've had enough of this marriage and I'm gonna go whatever, you know what I'm saying? Is there something you're concerned about, or is there?
How soon will that search warrant start happening? I know I didn't really hear what you were saying earlier.
No, it should happen, I don't know, probably within an hour, I would think. To be honest, they're like I say, they're calling all these guys from home, so it kind of depends on when they get up and get a shower, get their pants on, that sort of thing.
Yeah, and then what, you think the search warrant itself will take 2-3 hours as well?
Yeah, maybe. Is there something you're concerned about in the house, or?
No, sir. I was curious of time.
Okay.
That's all.
There's nothing in the house we need to worry about? Just the two guns in there?
They've already been told about, sir.
Okay.
But unfortunately, not my commander. Someone else is calling me, and I don't know the number, so I'm gonna give them a call back real quick.
No, talk to me. I'm more important than they are, because we need to figure out where she's at. I'm gonna stay up all night if I have to.
You're on what?
I said I'm gonna stay up all night if I have to.
Oh no, it's fine.
No, that's not fair than me, bro. We're gonna stay up all night and find your wife. Is what we need to do,
No, I know, but okay.
right?
Yep, that is correct, sir. Thank you.
Help me out. What are we gonna do to find your wife? There has to be some small piece that we're missing. There's always some small piece of the puzzle that we're, not thinking of, or and you're always the best person to ask, being the husband of her, because you live with her 24/7, except when you're at work and she's at work, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are we gonna find under the bed?
Back in like 5 minutes. I have to carry a bunch of stuff inside.
Yeah, call me back in 5 minutes.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
All right.
Did you have any additional phone contact with Mr. Hildabrand?
No, ma'am, he never called back.
And after that, did you deliver the copy of the search warrant to Officer Keating, who was the crime scene team leader that night?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay. And do you all share information with the crime scene team?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Why do you do that?
Well, I mean, if you take this courtroom, for example, you come in here and if you know where maybe the crime happened at, if you during an interview somebody tells you something, there's not a need to go over the entire courtroom with a fine-tooth comb. So if the shooting happened behind that desk, you'd have him concentrate behind that desk. So you want to tell him where to concentrate his efforts at, because I mean, with any household, there's just so much stuff to look through. You don't know what belongs, what doesn't belong, what might be out of place to you may not be out of place to the Hildabrand family. So.
And despite that coordination, is it fair to say they use a fine-tooth comb?
Yes, ma'am. It's very monotonous. I could never do it. They go through there and swab and picture and photograph everything. So.
Okay. And that process takes sometimes over 12 hours?
Absolutely.
Okay. And are you in coordination with them as they are finding things?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do they deliver their photos electronically to the homicide unit?
They do. Those are now with the iPhones and so forth. All that stuff is pretty much not instantaneous, but all they got to do is hit submit, and it goes to a system we call Axon, and then Axon is on all of our desktops, so I can start reviewing photos as they come in, interviews as they come in, etc.
Okay. And the next day, were you reviewing some of those crime scene photos?
I was.
And did you notice anything particular that piqued your attention?
I noticed a mop bucket that seemed out of place to me. I looked it up. I don't remember the brand of it. I'd have to look at my report, but I looked it up on the internet, and it was a brand sold by the Lowe's company.
So what did you do with that information?
I called Detective Lee, who was out doing follow-up on this case, and asked him to go to Lowe's. I was informed that he was already at Lowe's.
Okay, because he had been coordinating with Agent Pempek?
Agent Pempek, yes, ma'am. Who, yes.
Had information that the defendant had been to Lowe's?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so you gave Detective Lee the information about the mop bucket while he was collecting information about the trash can?
That's correct. And then he gave me information about the trash can
Okay.
in return.
And based on the information you learned about the trash can from Detective Lee, what did you do?
Well, I thought it was very suspicious that
Objection.
Overruled.
I thought it was very suspicious that somebody who had a missing wife would be out shopping for a 96-gallon toter trash can. So I immediately, what went to my mind is what I thought we had to go out and find that trash can.
We approach, please.
Hildabrand.
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Okay, does the video appear to be what it purports to be, a video from the inside and the exit of Brown Jug?
It does, yes.
And is there a timestamp on the exit video?
Yes, ma'am.
Overruled.
And-
Approach, please.
Have you had a chance to review the, video on that? Mr. Chappell, I see Chappell. Mr. Chappell sent on that secure links.
Yes, ma'am, I have.
And, the first one, what I had marked as States Exhibit 347, the one from the interior of the Brown Jug, what does it depict?
It depicts the cashier area of it, and it shows a lot of the background area of the Brown Jug. And then ultimately, just before 4:30, about 4:29, it shows Zarrius Hildabrand walking from the back. You don't actually see where he selects the items, but he comes up with a bottle of liquor and a bottle of a 2-liter bottle of soda of Coke. I can't recognize what kind of liquor it is, but I'm a big Coke drinker, so definitely a 2-liter of Coca-Cola.
Okay, and then on the exit video, towards the end of that, does it show him leave?
Yes, and so the exit video basically is like this camera here that's staring me in the face is basically right here. So as he walks out the door, it like hits him right in the face. The video footage does. So it's a very clear video of him walking out of the Brown Jug liquor store at 4:30 p.m. on Sunday.
Okay, and do you recognize him?
Absolutely.
And you recognize the clothing he's wearing in other
Absolutely,
videos?
yes.
Okay. I'd move at this point, Judge, for the admission of States Exhibit 347 and 348 and publication.
They're admitted over the objection and you may publish.
Can I turn the lights down, Madam Clerk? So this is 347. Is there any audio on this?
No, ma'am, there's not.
I'm going to fast forward partway through. Do you see Mr. Hildabrand in this frame?
That's him walking right there,
Okay.
going towards the back of the store. Of course, the cashier's here.
Is he still in that second aisle there?
Yes, ma'am. He's back toward the back of the store, looking at the selections.
I'm gonna move forward a little more. And where is he now?
This is him waiting in lines. This Brown Jug has about 3, I don't know if they're all open, I can't tell. It has 3 or 4 cashiers, so normally a line forms right there, and then you just go to the next available cashier. And as he's standing now to the right of him, towards the left-hand side of the screen, would be the exit. So it's about, from this area right here, it's about a 15-foot to the next camera where he's leaving the store.
Okay, and you testified that you're not sure the bottle of alcohol. Are you familiar with the text message he sent to us?
I mean, I know what it is now. It's Four Roses bourbon.
Okay. And is that based on?
It's based on those text messages and what they found at the apartment. They found a half-drink bottle of Four Roses bourbon that looked just like what he had there.
And then I'm gonna go to State's Exhibit 348, which is is this the exit door?
Yes, ma'am, it is. So at about 4:29, 4:30, he walks out right here.
So I'm gonna fast forward to 4:29. Sorry, I brought it back.
And I think he's after this guy. I think it started over again.
Oh, that was my fault, I apologize.
This is him here.
So right at 4:30 and 12 seconds.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and just to kind of put that in the time frame of his day on the 7th, or I'm sorry, on the 6th, on the Sunday, you know, we talked with Detective Lee about those trips to Fred Meyer's. Had he been to Lowe's yet at this time?
No, he has not.
Okay, so
The Lowe's trip was closer to 8 o'clock.
okay, so at the point that he's buying the 4 Roses and the alcohol, presumably Saria's body's still in the apartment?
Yes.
After collecting this information, did you end up returning to Alpenhorn?
I did, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and why did you return to Alpenhorn?
To contact, well, later on the 9th, is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about on the 10th, after you get the trash can sent
Oh,
for
yeah.
processing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So on the 10th, did you get a call from either Detective Chakowski or Officer Muma?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay,
It was
and what was
Detective Chakowski, sorry.
Okay, and what was the nature of that call?
He said he found,
Sustained.
Okay. Had Saria's body been recovered?
I was informed it was.
Did you go to that
It was
location?
found. It wasn't recovered yet, but it was found.
Okay, did you go to that location?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, and what observations did you make when you went to the location?
I went to a culvert or an entry to basically it would be a sewer or a storm drain in this. It's about this tall, about 3 feet tall. It's a concrete one. I think we saw pictures of it. It has a very heavy manhole cover on it, one of the big metal ones you see in the middle of the street. It was removed when I got there. Her body was still at the bottom of it, which is about a 15-foot drop from the top to the bottom. At the bottom of it, there's water in it running from, it'd be running south, north, it'd be running from the south, the Alpine Apartments, back towards the north, towards Campbell Creek. But at the bottom of it, there's this big tube, so I can only assume that once you go into that tube, then you're just in a big tunnel that comes out of Campbell Creek. But as soon as I stuck my face in there, I noticed a very strong odor of gasoline. I didn't see any indication of burning. I didn't see any indication that the gasoline was started, but there's no doubt in my mind that I smelled gasoline when I looked down there.
And can you tell the jury, like, when you say no doubt in your mind, have you had the unfortunate occasion to experience the smell of decomposing bodies?
Yes, ma'am. I've, just since I've been in homicide, I think I've been involved in probably 150 homicide cases. 28 years on the street. Unfortunately, patrol officers are always the first ones at any crime scene, almost 99% of the time. So even if it's not a crime scene, even if it's grandpa or grandma dying at home, the police officers have to go there and investigate that. Patrol officers are always the first one there. I've smelled, unfortunately, hundreds, if not thousands, of bodies. Also, just being any human being, we've all smelled gasoline. I knew exactly what gasoline. It wasn't decomp body. It was gasoline. I actually worked, I used to climb into gas tanks and clean them out for almost a year in between the Army and we'd come on a comp. I'd crawl into the big 300-foot gasoline tanks and wash them out with a power washer. So I have intimate knowledge of gasoline, and unfortunately I have intimate knowledge of what a body smells like. So I smelled gasoline when I opened up.
Okay. And have you reviewed the photos of the inside of Mr. Hildebrand's vehicle?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay. And was there a gas can in the back of his vehicle?
Yes, there, ma'am, there was. Also in the bottom, I noticed some pillows, the same color, navy blue color. The pillowcase on it was the same navy blue color that I saw on the bed when he lifted up that corner of the mattress.